new Tampa Bay Business Journal hits newsstands today, and editor Alexis Muellner is here to talk about some of the week's big stories. Good morning. Happy Friday to
Happy
you.
Friday, Dia.
Always good to see you.
Absolutely.
Well, we all know that texting and driving is dangerous. In fact, studies show that more than a quarter of all accidents, car accidents, can be attributed to distracted driving. Well, now, the new dean of USF's business school is doing a little bit of research into this. Tell me about that.
Yes, he's an amazing guy. I went and met him. His name is Moaz Lamayam, and he just got here. He came from the Walton School of Business in Arkansas, and it turned out his research is focused a lot on intellectual technology and intellectual property stuff. And he had a dear friend that died in a car accident in Switzerland. It was a catalyst to research about distracted driving. What he found is a lot of states are imposing very, very strict rules as a way to handle the situation. It's seen as almost an addiction. And so what he's finding is that it's much more a trait of obsessive compulsive disorder, that people are so inclined with smartphones to respond very, very quickly to bosses. And what he's realizing now is that the whole way of treating it could be different. Now, why is this a workplace issue? Because we're so attuned to work and responding to work that it involves companies having policies on hand to say, don't text and drive. And that's been in place for a couple of years.
It's hard sometimes when they're texting you from the office
well,
and want you to respond.
To do that, and productivity is way up. And the fact is that this is a workplace issue. The policies may be in place, but people don't necessarily follow them.
And another interesting story in the Business Journal this week. We all know that bullying in school is a big issue, but you don't hear a whole lot about workplace bullying, but it's about to take center stage here in Tampa.
Yeah, the International Gay and Lesbian Film Festival, which has been around for 2 decades, has a panel discussion called Let's Get Real about bullying. It extends the discussion about bullying from the schoolyard to the workplace. Now, these are compensation issues, they're morale. If we have somebody in the workplace that has this behavior, how do you deal with it, and to begin to have that discussion too? And I think this resonates for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's an easy way to get in and just break the silence, because a lot of people don't talk for fear of retaliation at work.
It's a really key issue, and educating about what is acceptable and what's not. It makes work for people to stay at work longer, and that's a cost issue for businesses because turnover is very expensive.
And finally, in the Business Journal, we all know that divorce can be tough both emotionally and financially, but you have a story about a new way to break up.
Well, it's been around a little while. It's called collaborative divorce, and Hillsborough courts adopted a procedure for dealing with it. It's taking this out of the court system, and what they're saying is they can put a team together that involves lawyers and psychologists to make this process a difficult one, a lot easier, and probably less cost prohibitive as well. It's been around a while, but now the court system has blessed it and has a procedure, and it's a way to arbitrate a situation before it goes to litigation and save a lot of people money and maybe some angst.
Very interesting.
It really is.
Always good to see you, Alexis.
Likewise,
Can't wait to read the stories.
Great.
For more Business Journal headlines, go to our website, abcactionnews.com/business.